Hundreds gathered across multiple events in Toronto today to reflect ahead of the one-year anniversary since the Israel-Hamas War began.
We will not forget about the hostages that were brutally taken against their will 1 year ago.
On the weekend before October 7th, pro-Israel and pro-Palestinian rallies were held throughout the city. This morning began with a Run for Their Lives event held at Promenade Mall in York Region, a weekly community gathering that happens in support of the Israeli hostages still being held by Hamas.
Today we commemorate, ahead of October 7th, the one-year anniversary of those hostages still being in the grips of terror.
In all seriousness, I really didn't believe this would go on for a year. It is heartbreaking to know that far too many of the hostages remain in captivity rather than being at home with their loved ones. We know that hostilities and tensions continue to rise in the Middle East, which is deeply, deeply troubling.
Down at the lakeshore, United Jewish People's Order, If Not Now, TO, and Tikkun Olam held a High Holy Days ritual of Tashlik event. Organizers say the event was to speak up in solidarity with Palestinians while seeking collective liberation for all people everywhere.
As Jewish people that deeply value all life, we are also here to speak very directly and clearly that we support Palestinian lives, we support Lebanese people's lives, and we do not want this destruction and ongoing genocide in our name.
In North York, a rally for Israel and hostages was held. This group of community members has been gathering for the last 53 weeks, the longest-running rally in the city.
My cousin was brutally executed just before she was supposed to be home 3 weeks ago. Doesn't mean it's over. We still have people, still have civilians being held in horrible condition.
These events follow the pro-Palestine event that was held in downtown Toronto yesterday, which saw thousands of people in attendance.
Today we are marking 1 year and 189,000 Palestinians killed. We've been calling for the Canadian government for a year to impose an arms embargo to stop selling arms to Israel. We know that the majority of Canadians do not want to see this genocide continue.
It is atrocious that we've now made it to the 1 year mark. The world has absolutely turned its back away from what's happening in Palestine, what Israel is doing to Lebanon.
And more events are expected to take place across the city tomorrow, including the October 7th marking 1 year event held by the UGA, running from 7 to 9 p.m. In Toronto, Catalina Gillies, City News.